Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Today we are from the first group would like to present a material which is about body languages and gestures in Indonesia and other countries. And here we are from the first group. Liza Lailatul, Luthfiatul Azizah, Muhammad Fauzi, and me Nisfatun Mufitdah. It is not only when we speak that we say things. Body language and gestures speak volumes, but only if you know how to listen. And just like understanding Indonesian spoken language, understanding the nonverbal can sometimes be very frustrating. But interestingly enough, Indonesian gestures are often much less fake than the spoken language. And these are Indonesian body languages and gestures. The thumbs up is a common gesture meaning good, I like it, or a gesture to show agreement about something. If someone holds their hand like this, rubbing the thumb, index and middle fingers together, it means money or cash. In some countries, it means come here and is very casual, but in Australia and Indonesia, it's for soliciting prostitutes. Hello or goodbye. Wave the full arm side to side. In East Asian countries, it is considered overly demonstrative and can also be confused in Japan, Europe, and Latin America for no, and in India for come here. That guy over there. In some countries, they use the index finger to indicate something or someone, but in Indonesia, it has very rude connotation. In Indonesia, you can use your thumb to indicate something or someone. Never use the index finger even to make a point. Counting 1, 2, 3, start with the index finger, move toward the pinky. Thumbs up. This gesture shows that you are agree with something or someone. This sign also means that someone is complimenting you because you are doing such a good job. However, in certain parts of the Middle East, thumbs up is considered offensive or rude. Thumbs down. When you don't agree or like with someone or something, you can use this gesture to show your opinion. That also means that you have to be real upset about this man. Pinky promise. This gesture is for pinky swear or to make a pinky promise by joining the little fingers or pinkies of two people to signify that a promise has been made and they have to keep their promises. Be quiet please. This gesture is used when someone feels annoyed and disturbed and would like to tell someone to be quiet or don't make any noise. Put your forefinger in front of your mouth and shh, and the whole room will be quiet immediately like magic. Salam or apology. This gesture could mean a lot of things. Clasp your hand together in front of the chest while slightly bowing to greet someone. In Bali, this gesture is traced to Dharmic Anjali Mudra. This gesture is also used to express apology when the hands are slightly raised from your chest. Indonesians used this gesture commonly in religious holidays to beg for forgiveness and pledge the soul. such as eat day and say minal aidin wal faizin. High five. This gesture is called as toast in Indonesia. It is used when two people simultaneously raise one hand about head high. The other person responds with the same gesture, and so their palms would meet and slap together. The meaning of this gesture varies with the context of use, including greeting, congratulation, and celebration. Stop. When you flash your palm at someone, you want them to pause or stop. You can do this while anyone is speaking and they will almost instantly be quiet or stop moving. However, in Indonesia, using this gesture to elders is considered impolite. Praying. As we know, Indonesia is a multicultural country that consists of different religions. Each religion has different praying practices, and simply, the hand gestures while praying also differ. As a Muslim majority country, it is common to see people pray with their hands towards their face. The praying hand gestures are universal. Christians pray with their hands folded. Buddhists pray with palms held together at chest level. Hindus also clasp their hands while praying. It is the simplest way to say call me. Raise your thumb and little finger while the rest fingers are folded. However, if you use this sign to someone you don't know, it means flirt, which is a bit nasty. Air quotes, which are quotation marks made with the index finger of each raised hand, accompany speech and often express the opposite of what is said, because they are gestures and expression for sarcasm. Raise your hand when you are desired to be volunteered or chosen, usually when in a large group or of people. While raising your hand, you can also shout, "Please notice me."
And the next is shake hands atau berjabat tangan. When you meet someone new, or when you get an interview, or when you meet someone you haven't met for so long, usually you will do shake hands to greet them. Salim or cium tangan. This is for a special situation. If we want to greet older people than you, whether it's your parents, grandparents, older brother or sister, you have to do salim. Calling someone over. Instead of waving your fingers upwards as you would in Australia, in Indonesia, wave your fingers downwards to calling someone. It's usually accompanied by mentioning his or her name. Giving and receiving things. Always use your right hand when passing and receiving things. Using the left hand is considered very impolite. Slightly bow your head as you say thank you. Walking past people. Slightly bow your body and put your right hand in front of your body as you walk in front of someone. When you bow your body, don't forget to say permisi or excuse me like that. And in the next picture, we will find out how Indonesian eating, sitting, and welcoming a guest. In the left picture is how Indonesians eat. We Indonesians believe that food tastes better when you eat with your hands. To eat Indonesian style, pinch your thumb and fingers together around the food, making it into a ball and eat. This is usually done with rice. Perhaps avoid this technique if you are left-handed. Thought and ask for a spoon and fork. And in the middle picture is how Indonesian sitting. Males sit with your feet crossed at the ankles. In Indonesia, this pose is called bersila. And females sit with your feet tucked under you, turned down on the floor. Next, in the right picture is gesture for welcoming a guest. Slightly bow your body and put your right hand in front of your body as you walk in front of someone. And always don't forget to say permisi or silahkan like that. That is all about Indonesian body language and gestures. The next is about body language and gestures in another country.
Okay, I will continue. The next is other countries. First, the cross fingers. In Australia, UK, USA, or Canada, and in some European countries, it means that you wish good luck to someone else. On the contrary, in Vietnam, they consider that it resembles to female genitals considered as obscene. The thumb in a verse. In Australia, UK, or Canada, it is a common playful gesture by adults toward children pretending to have stolen their knowledge. But in Turkey, it is interpreted as a rude and aggressive gesture. The American goodbye. The sign with a flat hand waving can be considered as a no in many parts of Europe and Latin America. Americans seek for okay. The gesture with the thumb and index finger forming a circle with the hand raised can be considered as a vulgar in many South American countries and especially in Brazil. As a side note, while Richard Nixon was visiting Rio de Janeiro, he did the okay sign in front of a crowd who responded to him with boos. The Iranian thumb up. If someone on the street of an Arab country give you a thumb up, they might be saying something more like, well, up yours. That because in many Middle Eastern cultures like Iran, Iraq, and part of Greece, the thumb up is basically the equivalent of giving someone the middle finger. Imagine the sturdy thumb and sitting on it because that's what the gesture is trying to say. The Swiss cheek kiss. The Swiss kiss is particular in a common way to greet family and close friends, especially when it is between girl and girl or girl and boy. Between men, not so much. They usually do with a warm handshake, unless they are really close. New acquaintances are welcome with a handshake, but as the relationship deepens, this graduates to cheek kisses. The friends also. When you ask them, for example, how their day went or how was the event, they can tell you it was okay, nothing really memorable or worthy of discussion. This also answer would often be coupled with a gesture of thumb down hand in rock from side to side like a bird rocking back and forth. The Italian pinnacle. With palm up, the pinnacle is formed by bringing the tips of all your fingers to a single point. Rock your wrist back and forth, and you have the most recognizable hand gesture in the Italian world. Think of it as the accompanying gesture for asking questions, especially when you are utterly confused or desperate for the answer. For example, what were you thinking? Or what's happening? So the Korean bow. Bowing is big in many East Asian cultures, including Japan, China, and Korea, or among others. While Western countries reserve the bow at the end of a hopeful great stage performance. Bowing in these East Asian countries is part of basic etiquette to show respect and gratitude. So the next, the German one. In the US, the number one is signified by the pointer finger. In Germany and a few other European countries like France and Italy, they start counting with the thumb. They start the pointer finger at 2. The thumb up. America is good. Iraq and Iran is an insult equivalent to up your palm. So in ESL, thumbs up wiggled left and right is the sign for the number 10. The okay gesture. In America, it is okay. So for Japan, this means for money, because sometimes the gesture is made with the 3 finger at the bottom. So in Brazil, as a right gesture. Okay, now for me, the next will explained by Mr. Fauzi.
Then about the gesture of other country is loser for American and H for Chinese. That is the two differences about finger make L. Yeah, there's the loser gesture America that's mean a loser, and Chinese indicate the number 8, which is considered a lucky number. Okay, next. And then the pinky up for America it either indicate a fancy, while the Chinese is the same as giving the thumb down sign, and when Japan the symbol of a love or significant other. And then next is the come hither for American and Ecuador is that mean to come here, and what in Philippines it's only used to call a dog. And then it stops from America it means stop. Number 5. Oh, the 5 is mean drop the hand. Yeah, but in Greece and Sin in Pakistan it's called the Moza or Monza, and it's considered an insult. In Mexico and Panama used to say hi, and in Malaysia can be used to say hi to someone you know, to call a waiter, and to say thank you to another driver. Okay, then next. The I forgot your nose gesture in Brazil. the United gesture for America, and the Italian gesture. Okay. The animal ear horn gesture America. For in the animal ears or hands gesture in America, it's not commonly used but means an animal ears or horn. In Japan, also known as the demon horns. The finger crossed in USA, America, hoping for good luck. In Vietnam, it is thought to resemble female genitals and is similar to giving the middle finger. USL, the sign for the letter R. In the money gesture in Germany or America is indicated to many. In South Korea, it means love. And the smell gesture is from the USA, America, smells bad, but in Japan it means no, no can do, impossible, forever, no, thank you. Alright, this is all of our group presentation. So when our group have some mistake, I say sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for attention.